So fake. How you doing? Just a quick video post week 2 main slate, I guess. A few of you were able to play DraftKings with me this week, and I just want to say thank you. I had a good time. Um, I was in a few head-to-heads, so I'm honestly not sure which Patreon, which are not. Looks like I won about half of them, lost about half of them, which is about my average. I bet $14 this week, and I won $2.50 over that. So, you know, I call that a winning week. Not a big DFS player, but I do enjoy sweating it out and getting a chance to play with you guys. So I want to say thank you. I looked through some of the lineups. Mine was fine. It was very chalky. Looking at a few of the lineups that went up against me, it looks like a few of you went a little GPP, if I was going to say anything, which is alright. It's alright. You can do that. Especially when you know you're playing against someone who has one cash lineup going on multiple things. You can play a little contrary. And not that I can talk, being a terrible GPP player. I do think if Devontae Adams hadn't got injured, like I wouldn't have had any trouble cleaning all of those up. But that's the game. So I'm by no means styling on that. Ended up scoring about 130 points. And just to say, like, I don't know, man, but my projections were pretty on point this week, I gotta say. Obviously, it came out a little bit differently. Devontae Adams didn't get me 20 points, and Chris Herndon got me like 1. But Deontay Johnson went up to 23, and Corey Davis, as we know, since it is his season, came through pretty early in the game with us as well. Kyler Murray got to 23. Overall, I think this was, if you took a picture of chalk, it would pretty much just be this lineup. I did have a few more interesting builds. Like my GPP lineup, I was playing with Aaron Rodgers, and just before I went to work, because I work on Sundays, because that's a great day to work when you enjoy doing this for fun, right? Anyway, I was thinking, I kept stacking Adams and Rodgers, and I was like, wouldn't it be the thing for this to be an Aaron Jones game? And I just had the thought, and then I went to work, and then, yeah, you guys know what happened. So, I was like maybe 24 hours off making that call. But a few of my cash builds had Calvin Ridley in, thanks to the help of DFS Mitch on Twitter. We DM when we're building lineups late Saturday night as well. And he was trying to help me out, and he got Calvin Ridley in there for me, but it meant go to Logan Thomas. And like, if I'm going cheap tight end, I like going where no one else is going. So I went Herndon, but a lot of people ended up going there. I got the right guy on my board. I did. This was the play. Mo Alley Cox. It's one of those times where I know a guy because I play Dynasty and most wouldn't, so I really should have taken advantage of that. But, yeah, I had an extra $400 and you hate leaving that on the board, I really thought about Evan Ingram pretty hard, just because same reason I was interested in Deshaun Jackson this week and T.Y. Hilton. When I was looking through the player tab that I posted for you all, it's just they were getting targets, man. And just quick, good old regression score. I thought maybe. I see a few and you went lineups went CeeDee Lamb. I went Gallup just because I felt better about it. To be honest, better about the player. CD in place than last week. It switches back to the veteran who's still good, and they're all getting an opportunity. As far as I remember, that didn't work out. I didn't check too hard. I haven't really broken down week 2 yet. I'm waiting for Monday's game. I usually just wait. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was nice to at least break even. I hope you guys had fun too. I think I'm just gonna post those 5 contests every week, more if more of us want to start playing. I think I might post them earlier in the week for week 3, and then by Saturday, if we're empty, I'll open them up. I'll make it a public post so anyone can come take my money, I guess. If you guys want to do anything else with it, like I don't bet a lot of money. I don't feel comfortable gambling a lot of money, but I do enjoy a sweat, and I really enjoy playing fantasy football. So, like, if it's anything other than let's play for $50 million, then I'll be into it. If there's another function on DraftKings or another type of contest that I've never played before, you'd like to clap me in, I'd be into it. So let me know. Hit me up in the comments below or by DM or however you like to talk to me in the YouTube comments, I guess, which is where I'm going to have to post this. Had a lot of fun. Crazy couple of games by the look of it. Then I'm hoping to go back and watch some of it and take a look over some of the statistics. Corey Davis' season continues. It was basically undrafted free agent Nirvana this week, from what I can tell, from Zach Pascal to Kendrick Bourne to David Moore catching a deep pass to what else? James Robinson finally went off this week, so not so bad waiver wire ad even as an undrafted free agent, don't you think? And yeah, from what I've seen, people are using my projections who are actually good at DFS, because Player Profiler has a function you can use our projections in. They were clapping the hell out of games, so I'm pretty glad to play some sort of part in a decent DFS lineup, I guess. And next week, now that you've seen that I'm completely chalky, you'll know exactly how to beat me, I'm sure. I look forward to it. Like $1 sweat doesn't hurt nothing, and it made Sunday a little bit more fun for me. So again, I want to say thank you for playing. I really appreciated it. If I got your $1 next week, don't worry, you'll get my $1 next week. So not a big deal. Yeah. Thanks. I have no DFS breakdown. I would say, any other information you want in the player tab that I'm posting for the DFS sheet every week, let me know. I found a few things missing that I'd like to see. What was it? Like, I kept trying to look up something, and I had to go to a different sheet to get it. And I was like, that should really be in here, but I can't remember what it is now. I think it might have been air yards or something. Anyway, mostly expected points and fantasy points over expected gets me a pretty good overview of where volume's going, especially early on. Weeks 1, 2, and 3, where we know nothing, all you really have to go on is who's getting some sort of valuable opportunity, who's not hitting on it, so might next week, just a simple regression type philosophy. Doesn't always work, but especially in those first few weeks, like I rely pretty heavily on just that overview. But again, if you're interested in it, apparently my projections were being used by other people to do great things. So there was a player profile lineup that went off 256 or something. I guess you give you an update. Scott Fishbowl, I'm 20 points up in week 2. I'm so far 0-1, so I'm really hoping to go to 1-1 this week. I'm pretty happy with the Patrick Mahomes finally coming through towards the end of that game. I was a little scared there for a while. The other team's got Jared Cook left to play, and if he scores anything less than 22 Scott Fishbowl X points, then I'm good. I got my first win, so maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. Looking forward to that not coming true and have to tilt over that, to be honest with you. Lost a lot of good players this week, so that was a little sad. Have to break all that down. Again, I tend not to think about the next week until this week's done. I get a nice couple of breaks here where I don't have to cram data into spreadsheets, a couple of days every week. So it left me time to make this video for you all. Next week, if we get this thing rolling, then maybe we can make it a live stream and you all could taunt me live as you take my money. I think that would be fun. On the Monday morning or something after the main slate finishes. So yeah, thanks again. Really enjoyed playing with you. Hope you took my money, and if you didn't, hope you take it next week. Appreciate it. And talk to you again next week at least, guys. Thanks. Bye. Do you have the time?